Captain Matt here and Jude, and we're down at the Worm Farming Conference in Valdosta, Georgia, and we want to introduce you to some of the people that made it down here. Here we go.
Hi, my name's Laura.
And my name's Jenna.
From Plymouth, Mass. And we're hoping to start a worm business in memory of my grandmothers, and we're gonna call it Queen Jeans. I got hooked on Captain Matt's videos, so he's my inspiration.
And I'm here as a support. I'm learning all of this in real person, in real time right now, and it's been wonderful and great, and I can't wait to see what Laura's got to do, because she's already doing it. She started.
Awesome.
So what got you guguys into vermiculture in the first place?
Well, we do a garden in our yard every year, and we're always, going, getting compost, and I wanted to find out what, the best composting fertilizer methods were that were more organic and natural, and that's how we stumbled across worm tea and worm castings. So it's been an adventure so far.
The worms that you have now, what do you have? What kind of worms?
We have all red wigglers, and we got 3 small farms, the stackable farms going. We actually just started an urban worm bag.
Yep.
So this is our 2nd season going into it, and I've harvested the castings once or twice for our own private garden. Tons of veggies.
Our veggies are very happy and delicious.
Yeah. It's just something about growing them the right way.
What's one piece of advice that you'd give to someone just starting out?
I would say don't be afraid. They're just worms, they're not going to bite.
I'm Matt Lukey. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. We're starting up Show Me Worm Farm.
Awesome. And what's your favorite worm?
Right now it's a red wiggler.
Red wiggler.
I love them. They're amazing little creatures.
Yeah, awesome.
So how'd you get into vermicomposting in the first place?
I got into vermicomposting, when I was a kindergartner. Kind of like Captain Matt.
Yeah, but I was 4 and you were 5.
I was 5.
Okay, all right.
And I went to a kindergarten class, and you know what? My teacher had a worm bin underneath the table, and we looked in it on it constantly. I thought, man, that's really cool. And then I didn't look at worms again for 30 some years. Then we started a big raised bed garden. Thought, oh my gosh, castings are so expensive, I can do this at home. And so that's how I got started.
Awesome. And what's one piece of advice you would give to someone just starting out?
Well, like myself, I have an issue with taking in too much information. You take in a lot of information, that's great, but don't overly complicate things. You can sit there and look at all the different amendments you can throw on your bin, but really you're not creating an apartment or an apartment complex for your worms. They know how to take care of themselves. Just don't overfeed them and give them some love. I mean, you don't need to, kill yourself with too much information.
Yeah, do you pet your worms at night?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, of course. Don't
good.
you?
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
Kathy Golden, I'm from Liberty, Kentucky, small town in the center of the state.
How'd you get started into vermiculture?
We bought a farm about 1.5 years ago, and I was real concerned about the soil quality, and that's really what prompted me to get into it. And then, of course, I started watching you, Captain Matt.
Good. So, what's your favorite worm?
I like the red wigglers too. I also have the European night crawlers, and I think I like them both. No favorite.
Yeah, good.
What's one piece of advice you would give to someone just starting out?
Go out there and find good information, because there's a lot of bad information out there. So follow people like Captain Matt and the others out there that have been doing it and know what they're doing. Because again, you lose worms when you listen to bad information. So it's do your homework, do some research, and then jump in.
Yep. Great.
Hi, I'm Ronnie from South San Francisco.
Annie, his wife, from South San Francisco, California.
How'd you guys get into vermiculture?
We actually got in about 15 years ago. Our county had a composting workshop, and we participated in that. So we've been doing it for ourselves, and we really see the advantage to our gardens.
We joined the Master Composting program. It's like a 10-week program that we went through. Became Master Composters, and as of right now, we're just what we call hobbyists, and we're just looking to get more involved in it again.
Awesome. So, what's your favorite worm? What do you raise? What do you like the best?
We're red wigglers. That's basically all we raise.
Okay.
And we love them.
Yeah.
Of course you do. That's why we do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
we-
do you really tuck them in at night?
Oh yeah, we look at them and make sure burn babies go to sleep. But we're very fortunate to be here, to be amongst all the people who love worms.
Great
This
day.
is fantastic. You know, this conference has been wonderful. So meeting all of you, Captain Matt and
you.
your family,
Yeah.
it was really, really great.
Okay, guys,
Feel like
thank
you
you.
can see in the video.
Yeah.
All right, one more question from Jude, I think.
What's one piece of advice you would give to someone just starting out?
Don't be afraid. I mean, I was very afraid when he first came home and said, "We're gonna do the composting workshop and we're gonna get worms." I'm like, "Worms, you do it."
She wouldn't touch worms.
Yeah.
It was the very last day of that master composting class that she actually held a worm. And then from that day forward, he has no problem. Now on the days that it rains, she carries a little container and she'll literally pick up the worms on the street while walking the dog
Because I
and
feel
bring them back
bad
and
when
put in the
people
garden.
step on them and kill those worms, so I just pick them up and I just say I'll take them home to my backyard. No cars there, no people stepping on them. Yeah.
Keep raising the value of the soil.
Exactly.
Great. Hey, thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
We are Jennifer and Terry McWhorter. We're from Jacksonville, Florida.
What got you started into vermiculture?
Well, Captain Matt got us started into vermiculture. He was mowing the lawn one day and looking around at all the grass clippings going, "Well, how can we turn this into something?" And
Yes, so then we said, you know what, we could make money with this, taking some worms and starting a little composting business, and then the wheels started turning and we just took it off from there.
And then we found you.
But then we've been watching your videos, and about 6 weeks ago we bought our first 3 pounds of worms. Our business is
Congratulations.
thank you. Our business is in its infancy, but we've learned a lot and enjoyed the videos and appreciate it. Took your class too,
Yeah,
and,
signed up for the
and so
class.
on. So we're ready to make this thing grow. We decided yesterday we're going to go into worm castings.
Okay.
We finally decided
All right,
our
good,
niche.
good. That's what
Yeah.
this
we wanna
conference
do.
is all about. A lot of decisions.
We had
figuring
Yeah,
out.
yeah. So what did you buy when you had 3 pounds of worms? What did you
we
order?
got the European night crawler.
European night crawlers. Go ahead.
What's one piece of advice you would give to someone just starting out?
Learn from his mistakes before.
Yeah, and keep going through those doors. We listened to what you were talking about. If there's a door, go through it. If there's another one, keep going through it.
Yeah.
And don't give up.
Yeah,
Yes.
great.
Tim and Kathy Osterling from Butler, Pennsylvania.
What got you guys started into vermiculture?
I did it as a hobby because I like worms. 93, I read a book on how to raise fishing worms, and then I always wanted to do that, and then didn't start until 2 years ago.
And so today, what's your favorite worm? What do you raise? What do you like to play with?
Well, we have Europeans and red wigglers.
And night crawlers that he goes out at night and crawls
Collect them.
and gets.
Do you breed them?
No, they don't
won't-
breed
they
in
won't
captivity.
breed. Yeah, okay.
So I have to collect them each summer.
Yeah. What's your favorite between the red wiggler and the European?
I know they're both the same to me. I do
Okay.
both. They both compost and they both can go fishing. I don't.
There you go.
And then what's one piece of advice you would give to someone just starting out?
Enjoy it. When you
Yeah. Get involved.
enjoy it.
Get involved with them.
I'm Brian from Strathroy, Ontario. So,
And what's your favorite worm? What are you working
so
with?
I've got mostly red wigglers,
Okay, great. And
just very small scale.
real good. That's everyone starts real small scale. That's the way. That's the way to do it.
What's one piece of advice you'd give to someone just starting out?
It's like watch what they do because they're gonna teach you. And as I've heard here, like everyone does things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Depending on where you are, your environment's different. So you got to figure out what works for you.
Awesome.
Subscribe now and then head over to wormpeople.com to jumpstart your worm farming journey.